Hi there, everybody. I am Aiden TubeSuck, and I'm joined here by, caster extraordinaire, Overwatch India World Cup extraordinaire, just one of the largest players in Overwatch humanly possible, Akash Overwatch. How you doing, Akash?
I'm doing great. I'm happy to be here. Let's
Yeah?
get swiggy with it.
Let's get wet, So today, we're going to be watching 0-3 Splash versus Pirates in Pyjamas, and the last game of the Overwatch Contenders Summer Series North American Group Stage. It's a bit of a mouthful, but honestly, I'm looking really forward to it. I'm going to be really honest with everybody watching right now. This is going to be maybe, the least biased cast known to man. Me and Akash are
Agreed. Very objective, very serious.
Yeah, very serious. Me and Akash are very good friends with Cowman, and we're not going to let that bias, get in the way of good content. Isn't that
I
right,
would never.
Akash?
I'm not really good friends with him. I've never really interacted with him before, like met him before.
You never met him before?
Nope. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how the rest of 0-3 Splash goes. I personally think that it's a fraud. It's a fluke that they're in place. But
I mean,
we'll
yeah,
see if we
they
can get
did
this win today.
Akash, I mean, they did beat Saints, but Cal was missing. There was Tree. Like, is that a fraudulent win? What's your thoughts on that?
I think they were sandbagging to get easier matches in the tournament for better content, better storyline.
Are you insisting that they're like win trading here or like something, something like that? Thoughts? Opinions?
I'm not saying that, but I'm not necessarily saying not that.
Do you think that Pirates in Pyjamas could possibly have an upset? Because right now in the tournament, 0-3 Splash is the first seed overall, right? They are 8-1, if my information's correct. And it looks like we do have a map 1. We're going to be going into Oasis. Akash, who do you think out of 0-3 is going to be playing? Infected or, our man, Donovan Cowman 711 Cook?
Oh, well, actually, I would be surprised to not see Cowman here. I've heard they've been working on some secret strategies, and not seeing him in the first map would be a major surprise.
Yeah, plus, like, he's the brawl guy almost. Like, Infected, you think of him in, like, the Winston, right? Yeah. But, like, Cowman, he's the Ramatra Northwood Comp Junker Queen guy, the Sigma player, right?
Oh, and here we go.
Oh, it's Infected's playing.
Infected. What a surprise.
Wow, Cowman is benched.
Wow, and I'm surprised to not see Strider in the lineup here for Pirates in Pyjamas.
Yeah, I mean, I think yesterday too, Eric played, I think the entire time. And from some of my insider information, I don't think Strider's really been here at all this week. So it is interesting to see how Pip kind of adjusts to playing without Strider, right? Eric, very good player, similar stuff.
Yeah, and we're gonna see, Chronic going for the hack. Not gonna find anything here, sitting on the high ground patiently.
Both teams right now just trying to just open something up.
And a hack's gonna come on to Infected, but he's playing very patiently. Oh, Eric really low here. They had to force the cleanse.
Akash, like, this is just probably gonna be one of those fights where they're just gonna be, just kind of just punching each other, nice little like slap boxes, going back and forth, and not much is probably gonna happen, right? Pip's comp is entirely based around just kind of this Junker Queen, shotgun, just kind of almost punishing the Winston. This is just almost an entire comp made to just kind of punish
and it looks like Chronic is farming EMP. Speaking of farming their Winston, 75% that could be the turn. The fight back neutral is going to go down, so low sustain for Infected. He's half HP, and he's going to go down as well. So it looks like a clear fight win for Pirates in Pyjamas.
Point is finally all now in Pip's favor too, so even though that fight lasted for a little bit, they were able to start getting some, progress towards the point. Lukewarm now coming up towards a pulse bomb, Infected, neutral, deco. All
and Go's gonna make him swap to the Genji.
Yeah, and then on the other side of Pip, right, this EMP is gonna be a massive deterrent for 0-3 Splash's next push, right? They don't really have anything. Deco doesn't even have a rally yet, so
we might see a nano defensively.
That is true. We might see an nano defensively, but besides that, just the EMP should hypothetically shut it down. The EMP goes through, Infected is low, and Infected is dead by Chronic.
The solo EMP.
Yeah, forced to just kind of run back right now. Scissors trying to push it up, posture, possibly go for a pulse bomb, but...
Oh, with an insane one-shot on the Scissors. And Lukewarm's hunting down Z-Man here. Let's see what we can do. Maybe looking to use his pulse bomb, but Eric is taking a little bit of poke. Lukewarm slowly winding him down. Okay, Infected's back here. But he's gonna get hacked.
Gonna get pushed out. He goes in. Z-Man retaliates with the Kitsune Rush.
The double support ult?
He goes through. Nobody quite does, but
Boat is down.
Road.
And neutral follows. Infected in with the primal here, basically just donating Chronic another EMP. They're going to invest in the rally as well, and this is not looking good for O3 Splash. Lots of ults invested here, and it's not going in their favor, and Chronic is still farming this EMP.
Yeah, I mean, just both the pure just comp. I don't want to say it's a complete like comp differential, but just that Junker Queen is just going to just hammer into Infected, as well as just Chronic on the Sombra.
Yeah.
Once Infected gets in, and there's just, you know, all these just big guns shooting Infected, he's not able to really do anything.
Right, and we're going to see MP here, 3, 2, 1, and Genji and Brig are going to go down immediately. Chronic's going to reset main. Jet's Infected on the point right now, just Infected and neutral. I think he's going to go down, he's going to look a clear win for Pirates and Pyjamas. 100-0 on the first Koth map.
You know, Akash, that wasn't looking too good for, you know, for all the O3 splashes. Splashers. All the O3 Splash fans, that's the word.
They're just getting their toes wet a little bit. I'm not saying it's necessarily the worst showing, but it couldn't have gone much worse than that.
Hey, but like, you know, Pirates are kind of like the experts of the water, right? They sail the 7 seas. You know, is it a fluke or?
Yeah, I mean, we'll find out here on this next map. We're looking at Air Kick's going to rock the Ramatra. We're going to see shift over to a brawl-style composition. Well, O3 Splash, so far at least, is going to continue on this on a Brig dive comp. So we'll see how this fares for them on this next Koth map. Oasis Gardens will be entering.
From what I've seen from other teams playing on Oasis Garden specifically, Brawl does kind of seem like the move. For those who don't know, I'm also Rift's manager, and some of the things I've seen, Brawl kind of even beats at a comp like the dive that O3 is running right now.
Let's see. It's going to depend a lot on this, the boat on the Sombra here. How much farm can you get? How much uptime can you get? And how much pressure can you apply? So, Pirates of Pyjamas. Hack's going to come into Airkek here. Infected's going to land, and he is going to get slow. They're going to try to push him here. Let's see if he can survive. He's low, but he is going to get out. Lots of cooldowns being forced from Pirates of Pyjamas. Airkek just slowly poking around on boat. Infected's going to go down first. That's not what you want to see. Flash. Losing your tank player right away. Let's see if what they can do here.
Chronic just once again like getting these first picks and just opening up the point for Pip. I mean, what he's a rookie. This is his rookie. This is his
rookie contenders debut. Yeah, making some big plays so far. Really keeping the pressure on Infected.
Yeah, he's been doing a great job too. Just kind of like Pip is 7-3. You know, he's able to just get those dynamic picks almost where it just opens up an entire fight and can even turn things around.
Yeah. So boat's gonna be 65 in this EMP. This EMP charge is gonna be a big determining factor whether or not O3 Splash is gonna be able to win these fights. Pulse Bomb coming in from Lukewarm here. Does not find anyone. Has a recall force, but the lab is forced from Pirates and Pyjamas. EMP here from Boat.
He's purple.
Oh, and Chronic gets the pick out of Lukewarm. EMP comes in from Boat, but he's forced out. Infected finds Scissors. The window as a response. Infected's gonna be 1 HP on the point. And he's gonna manage to get out.
Pip did a great job of just kind of posturing back and kind of defending against just the assault of just ultimates that O3 used against him. 3 more ultimates now on O3's side. Hopefully they could use them to sustain the point, not lose anything. Soundberry now used in retaliation by Zolik. Nobody really has quite really, you know...
The mail from Scissors though on the flank! How did he get there? Primal invested into this fight here from Infected. They're going to be down a couple, but Infected looks like he can maybe catch the map in the corner, but he doesn't. The Bow will manage to finish off the kill. And in this time, Pirates of Pyjamas did take the point, so this is not looking good for O3 Splash.
Chronic, once again, just kind of getting those picks that, like, Pip needs to just, like, win a fight, right? Even a couple fights back, Boat used the EMP, but he got neutral, if I remember right, and it just kind of allowed just Pip to kind of sustain, and really, I don't think Pip has like fully been sent back to spawn. There's always been at least one or two people kind of hanging out in hookah right now.
They've been anchoring this down. They've been holding this down. You know, they've really moved in here, made this their home. Chronic on the high ground with this overclock. It'd be interesting to see what he can do. Pulse Bomb missed from Lukewarm. He's gonna slide out. Chronic finished off by Infected in Lukewarm though. Now 80%. So Pirates and Pyjamas do not necessarily win this fight. Let's see what they do here. They're gonna kite into hookah. If they can force EMP here, it's going to be big from Boat. Forcing because this is a fight they have to win. So seeing if an EMP would be used here would be ideal. Aircraft's going to touch the point. Scissors is going to go down to neutral. And Doesn't look like they're going to
Trying his
invest
best
here.
to get into position right now. Doesn't even need to use the EMP.
Which is good for O3 Splash.
Yeah, that's awesome for O3 Splash. However, they kind of got a long way ahead of them, right?
Yeah.
Pip, all they kind of need to do right now is just kind of stock up the ultimates and just get ready to just throw everything at O3. However, you know, O3
It's
is
EMP
also,
from boat.
yeah, they're building up their ultimates. You know, Lukewarm's at 75, Infected's at 70. We're gonna have, you know, almost about, you know, 5v5 ults right now.
Both looking for this
This
EMP.
might look pretty grim. EMP goes
Chronic
through.
is low, but the lamp is going to come down from Z-Man. Very clutch ram, and a shot from Chronic with the overclock here. Window used by Z-Man and the sound barrier. They're investing everything here, but the nano rally on Deco coming into the backline. Chronic in this window is just farming right now. Jess Brig on the point. It's just infected now. It's looking like an easy win for Pirates of Pyjamas. That first map.
Yeah,
What are we
like,
thinking, Aiden?
You know, Akash, like, a lot of teams like to kind of write off King of the Hill, right? Just because it's like the game that anybody could win, right?
The Mickey Mouse
But-
Clubhouse.
Yeah, it's the Mickey Mouse map, right? But if Pip is still able to kind of force O3 into playing these, I guess, unfavorable maps where, hey, like, we could just run Brawl into it regardless of, like, you know, regardless if dive is good, like Gibraltar, right? With London Spitfire and Gibraltar. If they could just find a way to just force Brawl into any map they play, they can almost beat O3's dive.
Right. And for O3, it seems like that a lot of the times what I've noticed, people are going in one by one, and Chronic's able to find that railgun shot or not put under a lot of pressure. The couple times we did see multiple people go into Chronic, he would fall, and that's a key component for Pirates and Pyjamas' success, is going to be Chronic's uptime for the rest of this match. How much he can get done on that Sojourn, how much he can get done on Sombra, a lot of that is going to be a big part about Pirates and Pyjamas' success here.
100%, but also if you could kind of like inverse that, right? Like just the fact that O3 might have to dump almost their entire team on Chronic if just Scissors is able to, you know, pop off, or even like Z-Man is just, you know, able to just be a nice little turret on Baptiste or even Ana. Like that's not going to do much good, right? Like you're wasting like 4 resources to take down one guy when, hey, Pip's got a lot of other good gunners and they could just kind of, you know, get you in the butt.
Right. So I don't know what's going to happen here from O3 Splash. So I don't know what's the next map in our map pool, but not looking good. It should be Hybrid, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Hybrid. From my understanding, O3 likes to do a lot of Numbani, so that map, you know, might force Pip to go into a little bit more of a traditional, you know, dive v dive. However,
Right.
Airkick's also a main tank player. It's not like he's an off tank and Strider is a main tank, right? They are both main tank players. So both teams, or excuse me, both tanks on the team on Pirates and Pyjamas kind of had that similar, you know, character pool. There's not really any overlap. Even with Strider missing and Airkick now in, it's not going to do anything. And plus, he can still play Winston. So
Yeah. I'm expecting if we go to Numbani, there's going to be a dive mirror type situation. If we go to a different Hybrid, most of this map pool is very, very dive heavy. So I'm expecting we do see Infected in, but we'll see what happens here
yeah,
once we get going.
100%.
Yeah.
I think there's only one map in the Hybrid map pool that could sort of kind of run like a more Brawl, and that's Midtown. I've seen a couple teams kind of
Right.
run Ramatra on that first point. Second point of Midtown is where it gets a little iffy. We're like, hey, dive might be the better option. But if you could kind of like force your way through that, either staying on Brawl or switching to dive, third point you could just switch back to Brawl. So it'd be interesting to see.
I think Midtown would be an interesting choice here. Yeah, I mean, very interesting to see. Pip taking the first map. I mean, setting the tempo in the match is very, very important part, especially against the #1 seed O3 Splash here. So we'll see how they can snowball this lead in going into the future maps, and what's gonna happen from there. But yeah, second map thing.
Wow, you're cheating.
We're waiting on. Yep. We're about to start here soon.
What you looking at, Akash? What you looking at?
I'm looking at my other monitor.
Yeah. Why is it so far?
Oh, I just have it far away.
You have it far away.
And the next map will be Numbani.
Wow.
Yes, I'm just getting
Are you-
note
are
now.
You... no, your insider.
So no
information.
Cowman 711 coming in here, and I think this is a crucial mistake from O3 Splash. I think they really need to get Cowman's toes in the water and like these pirate infested waters, we really need a cow to make sure things are okay.
You know,
okay?
a nice little cow-shaped bomb that you could just like drop in the water and just
Exactly.
everything's cleared. It's all good. It's
Right.
all safe. You know,
I am death, the destroyer of
Fire
worlds,
of
says
worlds.
Cowman.
Also, yeah, peep our Barbie fits. You know, I didn't have the exact same shirt I did Barbenheimer on, but I mean it's pretty close. Akash got the nice purple, pink pearl polo. For whatever reason, in this camera, it doesn't look very pink, but black shirt, pink little flowers.
Hey, nobody.
Man, Akash, it's like you're a prophet or something. You know, you should take your talent somewhere else if you're really good at guessing things. Get the insider information.
Guess my SR?
Guess your SR?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think Cowman's SR is?
7-Eleven.
7-Eleven?
Yes.
I would believe it. Man. I've heard some things, Kosh, that you might be living with Mr. Cowman 7-Eleven. Care to report on those allegations?
False.
False?
False, no Maryville.
False, no Maryville. You heard it here, folks. Cowman 7-Eleven is not right next to Akash as we speak.
Oh, and Stone Cold is going to be coming in here for Pirates and Pyjamas. Interesting choice to remove Chronic from the starting lineup. And what do we think about this, Aiden?
I mean, it makes a little bit of sense, right? Chronic is kind of more of that traditional hit scan player, right? He's a little bit more of like the sniper guy, if you akin to maybe like a Vision, right? Hanzo, Widowmaker, Sojourn, just kind of like the high damage one-shot kind of characters, but Stone's a little bit more flexible, so Stone on Tracer does make a lot of sense.
Yeah, it's going to be a mirror matchup here. 0-3 Splash. Very, we've seen this a lot from them on this map. Numbani going with this Echo Tracer dive comp, and yesterday fell short to Saints on this map, so let's see how this map turns out for them.
Both teams right now just kind of posturing up, walking down main. Not much Stone trying to, take high ground, do a little bit of, the Tracer flank things, and...
Oh, Scissors with the one-shot kill on the boat. He's going to find that solo kill. Not even time to heal up him. Scissors is controlling this high ground right now, pumping damage into them. Airkick's going to go for another dive into the back line. Well, Scissors is going to turn... Oh my god, he's disgusting. Find the kill on Lukewarm. In fact, he's going to fall as well. And it's an easy first take here from Pirates and Pyjamas.
Yeah, holy moly. Scissors just with landing like the full stickies, right? You ain't living that. You ain't living that.
And close to this copy as well. 80% setting tempo with this copy, if we can build it here, would be a big tempo shift for Pirates and Pyjamas.
What do you think they're going to do? Scissors, do you think he's going to copy the Ana, right? That a lot of teams are doing, using that for the anti and even like a fast nano?
Fast nano, sleep dart.
Fast nano, sleep dart. Or do you think, they might do something a little silly, double monkey dive, just try to just jump?
I mean, if you want to, I mean, they're pirates, but if they're monkey pirates, they'll go double monkey dive. We're gonna find out here. They do have this nano boost. Maybe Nano Echo's gonna come out. It's gonna come out from Scissors with the Nano Echo going absolutely into the back line. Nade's gonna be forced out from neutral, and Sleep's gonna come out onto Scissors. He is sleeping, and he's gonna get full sleep with the comp. He's gonna save him. Can we stabilize? Can we get this rally? Scissors controlling the front line right now. Gonna try to package Tracer. He will get it out there. Gonna go in aggro here. If we can get the rally here and get a stun, it would be big. Zolok's gonna fall quickly.
Yeah, just kind of in the chaos, I guess. Hey, 0-3 Splash makes it out, and the Pirates are sent, packing.
Back to the spawn room,
Back to
where
the
they
spawn.
belong. And yeah, Boat used the copy there. We invested everything except the rally and pulse bomb from the side of 0-3 Splash. Whereas Pirates and Pyjamas have this primal, have this rally closing, and also have that pulse bomb. This Tracer duel going on the right side, it's going to be a big part about who can get the lane control here. And looks like Lukewarm is going to hold off Stone for now. He's going to regroup with his team.
Lukewarm's got a pulse bomb in a dream right now. If he just hits anyone, that's...
Or he's just got a one clip in a dream. Lukewarm's going to get absolute shit on Stone. We don't even need to see what happened. He won the Tracer 1v1. In fact, he's going to take space. Let's see what happens here. In fact, I'm playing a little bit of aggro once from his primal as well as working on that new... Oh my! Disgusting pulse bomb from Lukewarm. We're going to find the 2K on the back line of Pirates and Pyjamas. Now there are Pirates in the spawn room. And yeah. Another fight here from Pirates and Pyjamas. Try to retake this again.
The waters are dangerous for these pirates, right? I don't know. That was the best pirate-related joke that I could think of off the top of my head. They tried to test the waters with map 1, but they lost. Lukewarm gets scissors.
Oh my. But the primal race coming from Air Kick here, trying to box out Infected like a fish in the water.
Box him like a flopper. Fortnite.
He's boxed, but it looks like he's good for now. Maybe the waste of that primal razor and a bubble's gonna be invested in the 1v1 here on this tracer, and Air Kick's gonna go back to the spawn room where he belongs apparently.
I mean, Air Kick's got nothing else to do, right? He's gotta, box up.
Yeah, Lukewarm's gonna dip. He said bye, Felicia, and he's out of there. So now they're gonna take the master of this map. Now let's see what Stone can do with this pulse bomb being subbed in for Chronic. Was this a crucial mistake coming out from Pirates and Pyjamas? Is Stone gonna do nothing with the pulse bomb? Yes. Is Lukewarm sticky? Yes. Does he have his pulse bomb? Yes. Is he gonna stick someone?
With the pulse bomb? Who knows?
Well, I guess we'll find out right now.
Well,
in 5, 4,
Big shield goes through.
3.
He doesn't have
Oh, Z-Man is down. Yes, he will get that pulse bomb kill. Air Kick still fighting Lukewarm, and Scissors looking absolutely masterful on this Echo. Very, very clean mechanics. Some of the best Echo mechanics we've seen.
Takes down Zolik, and man, this is just like the O3 Splash show right now. And I mean, this is literally the O3 Splash show. We are on their Twitch channel.
Oh, I just realized that. That's amazing.
I know, it's right. It's great. Wonderful opportunity to be here. And Pip really hasn't made like much distance on this.
They haven't made much moves. They invested a lot of ults in the early fight, lost, and it's been spawn cap for now. This Nano Echo is looking very similar to the first fight, but the Echo Gap is going to come out. This is going to take down Boat, and that rally induction from Deco too. We have the copy to tempo shift mid-fight. He's forced to use it because of shots from neutral. It's very, very nice. In fact, he's going to find the environmental kill on the Z-Man, but on his exit, he's going to find the frag. And maybe we can do this Nano Boost here, a Nano Boost re-engage from Air Kick, but
he ain't going to do it.
Chuck a nade down their back line.
He's going to get the 1 second Nano Boost, There
yep,
it is.
The 1 second Nano Boost. Maybe scare them a little bit, tickle their pants,
Throw them off, right? Because, I mean, you hear the Nano Boost noise go off, and you're like, oh, neutral use Nano, and you just forget that just copy exists. Or not neutral.
Listen. These matches are going to come down a lot of the times in these dive scenarios. The tracer that gets more value with Pulse Bomb has so much impact on the game. Let's see what Stone can do here. His name is Stone, but his Pulse Bombs have been kind of bricks, and that one will not be one. So, Stone Cold in the clutch. He's going to hit the Pulse Bomb on the Deco, and they're going to slowly force out Lukewarm here. Air Kick is going to find that kill, and we're going to take an Infected, and it looks like it should be a somewhat straightforward cap, but Boat is going to get nanoed, going straight for the back line. And Air Kick's going to find the Primal Rage kill on the neutral, but copy invested here from Boat. I don't know about this one, Boat. That ship you're sailing is hashtag set sailed, no Odyssey, and they're going to lose this point, and we're going to third point now. Stone with 3 kills.
Stone's really turned up, for that first little bit of second point, not doing so good, losing the 1v1s to Lukewarm.
Let's see, speaking of the 1v1, let's tap in here.
It's not even a 1v1. Infected's intervening.
Yeah.
They broke the honorable rule.
A Bolt going over to this Ashe here, not going to find that much value on the Echo, feeling more confident with this Ashe, likes it better for the more flat area, open sight lands at this point. Scissors going to work on poking out Infected. He's going to jump out, give up that space. And that Pulse Bomb is going to go through from Lukewarm onto Air Kick, but all that's going to do is feed our supports. All charge, which speaking of which, we have double support outs coming up for Pirates and Pyjamas. Let's see how the Pulse Bomb from Stone is not going to find anything. But the Nano Monkey out of Air Kick into the backline responds with a copy from Scissors.
Stone takes down Boat. Scissors now on that copied Ashe, just kind of laying gunfire into the spawns of O3 Splash, and hey, maybe he gets a bomb. Maybe is he able to power one out?
Yeah, O3 Splash is scared of this O3 Ashe, and
O3 Ashe.
Yeah, and in fact, he's gonna take a little bit of space. He's very low. That's gonna be a good Nano Boost charge rate for neutral here, 70% on this Nano Boost. We're close to the Primal Rage. I want to see Infected take more aggressive space here, and that's exactly what it's gonna do. Try to zone the backline this fight with this Primal Rage. No ults for Pirates and Pyjamas. Back to you, Aiden.
Nice. Thank you, Akash. Well, both teams right now just trying their best to stabilize around this last little, corner, this last little choke. But Infected does have that primal. Neutral is getting very close to a Nano Boost, as well as Deco, right? The ultimates are slowly looking more and more in favor for O3 Splash. 30 seconds left on the clock right now. Air Kick jumps in. Doesn't quite get anyone.
Sticky from Scissors. He's going to find the solo kill on Boat again. Who can stop it? Scissors. I mean, they have oh my,
with the double kill.
Lukewarm with the triple kill. Oh, baby, a triple kill to get 4. No, Infected's going to kill steal. Infected wants that clip for his clip dump. And Infected's going to go to the spawn door of Pirates and Pyjamas.
Infected's gonna touch it. I have a feeling he's gonna jump in it. He's gonna touch it. He's probably not. 4 seconds left. No one's able to
Zolik's
quite get
gonna
it.
go down. In fact, it finds the MTD Giga Chad kill onto Airkek, and it's gonna be a hold here for O3 Splash.
Yeah, I mean, O3, they really, had it there at the start, kind of lost it quickly during second, and then kind of brought it back. Right? So they did surprisingly well, especially considering that Pip went into second point having like almost 5 minutes, somewhere around that, right?
They trolled so hard. They just ran it down, pressed Q, got a little bit excited, got a little bit too premature ejaculation with their ultimates.
You copy a brig, by accident, it just ruins your entire plan. Like, what are you supposed to do?
Yeah, absolutely. And,
you don't have a gun, you can't shoot things. You're like 50 feet in the air. You don't have stun anymore. Like, what do? You just gotta lose.
Pirates and Pyjamas now going into the defense. O3 Splash, we've seen them from them a lot. They like the Mercy Pocket on first point on their Echo. They're going to go really, really aggressive on the first point, get that dive in, try to snowball that tempo. But let's see if their tempo shift after a first point, if they can get first point, is going to be as good as Pirates and Pyjamas. Scissors looking on for the Ashe, and the Brig looks here, so it's a little bit different.
Yeah, I mean, the Ashe is still somewhat common. I know there's different ways to kind of approach this, or at least on the defense, right? The Ashe could position themselves on high ground. I've heard a couple of things, too, where like an Ashe could position themselves straight on point, right?
Yeah, straight on point is gonna be likely here, simply because they're playing the Echo Tracer matchup. It's a good place to start. It gives you an option to see a lot of them early, and then we can reposition after that. But high ground is generally okay too, but we really want to be playing for Scissors Sightlens here. The Mercy pick, it's gonna be a very, very aggressive dive hero here with Boat, and let's see what they can do here.
Both teams right now just trying their best to figure out like what's the exact strategy of the other, right? Boat right now, he does have the Mercy Pocket. Can just land a sticky. Doesn't quite get a full sticky like Scissors though. And
yeah, maybe he don't got it like that, and not really hitting any of his shots. Maybe the Boat is a little bit leaky. Scissors are gonna find a fake on Infected, and damn, it's over for him.
Yeah,
toast. And that Tracer duel on the right side.
And Scissors
is pressing W and S. Now AD.
Jiggle peeking like Valorant,
Big sticky on Airtech. That's going to feed the nano boost. I'm going to take the right side here. Going to keep looking at Boat. As long as the Mercy keeps Echo Mercy are looking at Airtech, this is a great trade that he'll take. He's going to apply some pressure on the Mercy. Going to dive backwards here and put the bubble on the Infected, who's going a little bit deep. Will get caught out. And their Mercy is very, very low. Doan will find that kill. And there's an Echo still in the back line. Not looking great for O3 Splash. And, yeah.
I mean, the waves aren't big enough from O3 Splash to rock the boat of Pirates and Pyjamas. Right?
Yeah, there's gonna be the Brigida swap. O3 Splash needs that shield bash, so they're gonna go on to the Brigida hero here, and we're gonna look for another look here. We are close to that copy on the bright side, but Scissors does have a bomb here. See how he will use Roberto down the backline main. Oh! Scissors randomly shooting gun and finding Boat. And Skizzo checking behind him because you never know.
You never know. You're right, Akash.
Right. The more we've come to see in the more tier 2 scene, more schizophrenia has been more potent and beneficial. Oh, Scissors looking at the Tracer through the wall. Someone maybe check his PT.
Computer check. We need a monitor cam on this guy right now.
Dynamite onto Infected. He knew we saw him, so hit the coach gun on Infected, but he will find the high ground. Bob's gonna use the reaction, but an anti-nade coming from neutral on the Scissors on the high ground. But this rally from Zolik gonna keep him alive, and Infected taking a lot of damage, and he is gonna go down, ladies and gentlemen, as we see Pirates and Pyjamas holding down this point.
Yeah, even with 2 Brigs and Nano Boost, Infected just cannot live. Just the forces that are Pirates and Pyjamas, Akash, this might be one of those situations where it's like, this is like the perfect team, the perfect strategy, right? Versus like the power of friendship. I personally don't know like how well of good friends, Pirates and Pyjamas are, but
Scissors got that gun. He got that thing on him.
He got that thing. He's packing.
Yeah. Infected was like, "Is that a cock?" And he's like, "No, this is my Glock." And he's shooting down their whole team. Infected did not like that comment at all. He's targeting Scissors. This looks like a hate crime here. He's going to solo Primal Scissors. He is going to find him, and he is going to commit suicide in-game. Not what we like to see from our main tank player, but he's going to reset fast. He wants that clip for his clip dump. That's all that matters. Clip for the clip dump, all it is.
I think Lukewarm also just whiffed the pulse bomb there.
I mean, what's new?
It happens.
Lukewarm, but he's kind of cooled down a little bit here on this attack from the
He's room temp now. He's not even lukewarm. He's room temp.
Yeah, I'd say he's room temp on a good day.
What are you saying? Like
hey,
one ice cube?
us as casters should be neutral. Speaking of which, who has 56% to his nano boost here, and Eric has that primal rage. I would expect a really early dive here. We don't want to let them build. If they were smart here, they'll kill Deco before he gets rally, right? But they're gonna let him build that rally. He's gonna have that rally, but they really need.
Effective jump again. Is he gonna get anything? Is he gonna die? Who's gonna die first? Nobody's taking any damage.
Nobody's taking any damage. Deco does have that rally now, but the nano here, I think they'll use it defensively. I think Air Kick should just. Why are they playing slow? They have an ultimate advantage. This is not what I like to see from Pirates and Pyjamas. Maybe a little bit nervous. They're gonna use the nano defensively, but Z-Man's gonna find the nade on the boat. He is toast, and Infected has some kind of infection, maybe coronavirus. I'm not really sure, but yeah, it's gonna be a full hold from Pirates and Pyjamas. Not looking good. Not looking good. And when the world needed him most, Cowman 7-Eleven disappeared. Nowhere to be found.
03 Splash needs Cowman 7-Eleven subbed in like right now.
An ode to Batman, maybe a cow signal. Rather than a bat signal, but I don't know. What would you do if you were 03 Splash in this situation, Aiden?
I mean, right now it's clearly obvious that hey, like your dive is not working. You gotta switch things up, even just like outside of the bias that like, hey, we're friends with Cowman, right? Like, they need to switch things up. The dive is clearly not working. Whatever they're doing with Infected is clearly not working.
They need to switch it up.
They need to switch it up. Like, who's that guy behind you, Akash?
Ah, that's my roommate.
That's your roommate? What's his name?
Landon.
Landon? Yeah, so like just outside of like the Cowman bias, the 03 bias, right? Like they just legitimately need to switch something up. Dive not working. You could try the Brawl v Brawl. You're right. We haven't seen that yet. All we've seen
it's a payload.
We've seen.
We could take it to Circuit Royale.
That's true. Cowman, Sigma, coming in possibly. You're doing something with your eyes there, Akash. What's up? You got something in your eye?
I'm making the eyes emoji because that's how I feel. That's how I feel about this match so far.
You know.
Yeah, I'm just watching like the broadcast here. That was Scissors on the Ash was looking dominant, and on the attack on the Echo mechanic, like very, very good.
I don't know. It's just like a full diff right now.
Yeah.
Like Lukewarm is somehow getting diffed by two different dudes.
Lukewarm. I don't know.
He's
a
like
mystery man that who he's playing against today, and it's not looking good. That was a tough showing.
He turned up the heat map 1, but he's quickly put on.
He's put on 03 Blast.
03 Blast.
02 Blast.
02 Blast.
Sounds like a familiar name.
What about 04 Dash? You got a 04 dash out of there.
Well, if 03 Splash does this well in contenders, bear in mind their loss so far to Wisp. It's not looking great in this match, but maybe they'll get that 03 cash. Hopefully it's 01 cash, first place cash prize, whatever.
Hey, maybe they're hopefully not an 05 crash and just
05 crash would be.
05 crash.
I mean, we might be going to a map 5 here. I still believe in 03 Splash. I don't know about you, Aiden, but I think there's a comeback in the books here.
I mean, hopefully so, but just looking at the score lines, Akash, 2-0, 3-0,
100, 200, 0. Actually, it was like 100, 230. Not looking great.
Something like that, right? Like it's not looking good for.
And do we actually have the stats here on the map win percentage for 03 Splash here?
We don't have those, but I have some insider information that I can hopefully find real quick when we sit this information on the win statistics, right? But
And the next map, I'm getting insider information. It is Watch Point Gibraltar, and
I don't think that's gonna go well.
I don't know about this dive showing unless we see some Rhine Rush, some London Spitfire type strategies. I don't know if those of you watching Overwatch League this weekend, we saw London Spitfire pull out the Reinhardt Rush and a Bastion Rush mirror and Junkrat, proper on Junkrat. But yeah, Watch Point Gibraltar, let's see what's gonna happen here.
I mean, hopefully they do something different. Otherwise, just this dive v dive ain't working too good for 03. But 03 is also pretty, a pretty good team on Gibraltar, hence why they picked it. But just the Pirates right now know how to sail these seas that 0-3 Splash is throwing out at them.
Yeah, I mean, Watchmen Gibraltar, a little bit of water, but, you know, there's a different kind of ship that you're trying to push this map.
Yeah,
and
you are trying to push the
get that rocket ship. Little Einsteins, we're going on a trip. Favorite rocket ship. Zooming through the sky. Pirates in Pajamas.
Pirates in Pajamas time.
Excuse me.
You know.
And we're going to give a shout out to Danny Weary in the chat saying, shout me out now, Akash. But you will see this message delayed. And when you do, give your mom a kiss on the cheek. Tell her you love her. And ladies and gentlemen, 20 seconds to go here as looking like a very, very, very standard 0-3 Splash setup here. Not really making any changes. Gonna put Lukewarm on that Hanzo. You know,
Chronic,
I think
Chronic's back in. You can't forget
Chronic's
that too.
back in. That raw hit scan, that raw aim. You know, this is on the Symmetra hero here. We love to see our Indian hero represented well in Contenders Series. And likely just going to be for the teleport here. Nade's going to come for neutral. Zolek's going to be 1 HP, but Scissor's going to go back to the Tracer. Going to push this cart and start working it down. Chronic is going to be main, applying pressure on the Infected. And really, what we've seen so far is the amount of pressure they've exerted onto Infected this match has been very, very intense. And will that maintain? How our cooldown's going to be used? Infected's going to be forced to jump off that high ground here. We're going to incrementally take space, a recall force out from Boat. And yeah, this high ground looking good for Pirates of Pajamas, slowly milking away at this.
Yeah, Pip has just done an excellent job at almost forcing Infected out almost instantly, right? The second he goes in, Infected is
the insane shot on the Chronic, and Lukewarm's like, I'm not ready to go out just yet. So he's going to find this pick on the Hanzo.
Hey, maybe Lukewarm turns up the heat, you know, goes from a Lukewarm and goes to what's hotter than Lukewarm, like boiling? Like,
yeah, a light boil, light simmer.
Light simmer. You know.
He's going to use that scatter arrow. You know.
Ooh, the sleep though.
The sleep coming out from Z-Man. He's going to get protected by Deco. That nade is not going to get blocked. He moved away at the last second. And Lukewarm's going to die to the Dynamite. And that's not looking good. Infected is half HP. He's going to jump out. He is low, but he's going to get out. And yeah, Pirates Pajamas is going to take the space. Eric controlling the high ground. Recall force for Boats. He is 1 HP, but he will get out from a pack from Deco.
Gosh, you know what I want to talk about? Just the sleeper of the game right now, Z-Man. He's been doing a great job of just finishing people like off with just his, you know, with little Ana shots, right?
Yeah, Z-Man is the man so far. He's been holding it down, you know. We've seen Z-Man as an up-and-coming player. Won the tournament actually with Infected. I don't remember what tournament it was, but he won some tournament with him. And Bo's gonna find the pill on the Zolek. It's looking a lot better for Pirates and Pajamas. And maybe, I mean, 0-3 Splash. They're gonna find 2 kills here. Bo with a double kill on the backline, but he'll get Chronic on Ash. That was a chronic mistake from Boat. Should have played his life, you know. Back in the day, we used to call that cohesion syndrome. Get the 2 kills, but then die when trying to get the 3rd, and it's tough.
Hey.
Happens to the best of us. Reset here. 0-3 Splash with a 2-minute hold so far.
You know, 0-3 Splash has done a great job on this defense, especially when compared to last map, where they just kind of crumbled instantly. 0-3 has really understood how to position.
Yeah, this Nano Boost on Airtech's gonna find Lukewarm.
He's gonna jump in.
But the rally's gonna use this Deco. Infected Force Primal here. Gonna find the kill on the Chronic. Maybe we're seeing another Infected clip dump in the making, but Airtech's gonna respond with a Primal of his own. He's saying, I've been cooking something up. My own clip dump. He's working on this neutral here, but Neutral's gonna use that nade, and Eric's gonna have to get out. Gonna force out Winston. Infected is very low. He's gonna jump to the high ground.
Lukewarm and Deco. They got 2. We just got 2 monkeys like chasing each other. Right, everybody's gonna die. Neutral's getting low. Deco's there. The whole squad's pulling up, and just Eric is not gonna make it out.
Eric is trying to find these solo kills, not leaving his backline otherwise majority of the time here. And Neutral and Deco doing a great job of kiting and baiting that aggression into the server. Yeah, it's going to be a continuous hold here. 50 seconds remaining for Pirates and Pajamas. Only looking for Scissors. 1 pulse bomb, fate of the universe on the line. What can Scissors do?
Not much, Akash, because 0-3 Splash is 3 ultimates. If depending on how fast Deco is able to build his rally, maybe 4. But like Pip's got nothing, right?
Oh, with the backline sneaky on the Chronic! Somebody stop this man! Lukewarm with a Sonic Arrow kill, and Z-Man will shortly follow here. It's going to be another kill from Boat. Gonna get the 3rd kill, but die again. There we go. But that's all they needed. Boat said, I got my 1, and then I got my 2, and I got yours too. Chronic's gonna go over to the Widow. That's his, notorious pick. Historically accusated. for a long time. For
This is just a character that Chronic can just take over an entire lobby on.
Exactly.
You know?
With 3 seconds left to remain,
Like the
Scissors and a
entire
pulse bomb,
game.
and that's what we need. Scissors still with his pulse bomb here, looking for a pulse on the server room. He's gonna go in about 3 seconds. I'm gonna guess 3, 2. Oh no, just working away here. There's a pulse bomb. Not gonna find anyone. Chronic with the clutch pick on a deco. Nano was coming on infected. Lukewarm with the dragon kill onto the point. Eric Heck is really close here, but he is gonna fall and not get that primal raid. Solik needs to touch the cart. Hey, C9! C9 top 100!
Top 500 C9, contender C9!
And that was a winnable fight too. Maybe only the supports there, but that Nano Brig on the point could have held it down. They got a kill on the Hanzo. They had a kill on someone else earlier. But yeah, now Pirates and Pyjamas, if they want to get out of this one and win right here, are gonna have to do it right now with a fuller hold here on the.
You know, things are really kind of turning up for O3 Splash right now, right? Like, first 2 maps, you know, maybe they're just like a slow start team. Maybe they're just like a Rigid Gigas, you know?
They're more like a Flash Flood rather than a Splash.
Flash Flood. I don't know, but like a Flash Flood's kind of fast though. Oh, I see what you mean though. You know, like slow start, it just kind of happens, right?
Really there, happens.
Maybe a tsunami. Like if this goes to 5, like reverse sweep tsunami. You know. You know, a pirate ship can't beat a tsunami.
A pirate ship is steady in a river, but in a tsunami it will fall.
I mean, I think anything falls in a tsunami.
Right, but
like you remember what happened in Japan?
Multiple.
Yeah, multiple casualties.
Very sad tragedy. Casualty. Yeah.
You know, Chronic starting off on that Widow.
That's what they need here. I'm not gonna lie, folks. Chronic's turning that up, turning that FOV, up. Gonna turn on the rage hacks here, and we're gonna defense.
He's gonna start spin bot. He's gonna start spin botting, getting everyone.
Spin botting, and Pirates Pyjamas do not want to play anymore. They can get banned, but they will not lose this match. They would rather hack in the contenders match and full hold them than match.
I mean, if you think about this too, right? This is like Pip's game to win almost. Like 0-3, I think win or lose, it doesn't do much, right? It doesn't.
Yes, but Pirates and Pyjamas have something to prove after yesterday going 0-2 in their matches. They were 7-1, looking to contest that first point seed, but after yesterday's performance, they really have something to prove here that they do want to be like, we are the best team.
Second. They want to be second at least.
Exactly,
like,
they're the second team, and with all these matches the first seed, but they lost to who really is the first, you know? And these seeds may be planted by Scissors, who's going to fall to neutral, and yeah, the hit scan players down here. Chronic has a nice sideline. Chill on this catwalk.
The point, however, is getting very close to that.
In fact, you're doing a good job crouching down here, jumping away. Z-Man holding down this blue box. What will he do? Rotate back to the high ground and Boat again, incrementally pushing this cart.
Chronic's got to hit his shots here to really.
It's a one-fight situation. One fight is all they need to break this open, but Chronic on that high ground is going to be hard to displace, as this 1v1 is going to happen for and Boats.
But Akash, if Chronic doesn't get a pick at all on Widow, what's the point of the Widowmaker if you only deal like a body shot worth of damage? In fact, you're trying his best to go in.
The threat of that pick is a lot here. You know, Infected really has to respect that, putting a lot of resources into trying to contest him. But if they keep him alive, all he needs is one kill at the right time, and this is over for them, right? So a nice catch from Eric. There it is. There it is. What did I say, baby? Call me a prophet, because Chronic's gonna find the kill on the Lukewarm here. Scissors gonna take out Boat. We could be in the process of a folder hold. What do you think, Aiden?
I think it's entirely possible, but you know, it depends on how O3 turns up here. If the supports get staggered, or if the reinforcements of O3 Splash are able to make it in. Pulse bomb goes through.
The corner, that's not where you want to be, Aiden. And Scissors gonna find a 2K under the back line of O3 Splash.
He cuts the back line out of O3, and 2 minutes left. A little bit of a stagger. O3's just gotta, you know, regroup and figure out what they need to do next.
They cut that back line because they don't want that storyline to change. We want that 3-0 victory. The Pirates and Pyjamas really want to hold it down here. Chronic, we call for Chronic on this Widow when times are tough. With that wall hacks here, like he didn't already have them. Rage hacking on this Widowmaker on the defense, but only getting the kills when it matters, just like a good cheater would do.
This
Nano Monkey's going to come out, but Chronic saw that through the walls, played accordingly. He's going to keep running, and he's going to pick up the Mega Pack. Infected is going to have to kill him. He's taken out, but a lot of time and resources invested into that. If one person falls from for O3 Splash, this could be really good for Pirates and Pyjamas. They're going to nano the tracer on the point. Half clip coming on the Boats. There's a rally on the point. Eric does not have that primal range.
Right now.
Chronic's going to come back on the late You know, Infected has this Primal Rage. He's trying to spawn cap the Widow. I don't know how good of an investment it is. They don't have their tank in the point right now, and Airkick is really holding it down. And Boat's gonna die to his own pulse bomb! Oh no, Boat. Boat's jumping off his own boat there and, you know, turning off the switch on himself. And Scissors is just holding this down with Airkick. Really, I don't know about that spawn cap there from Infected onto the Widowmaker. They really need his card presence. Not far to go. Bubble on the point when they have that man advantage. Could have won them the point, but now they're slowly losing this, which is not what you want to see, especially with Chronix on the high ground again. And now after killing him and sending him to the spawn, we now have to displace him again. And the Scissors with the Pulse Bomb. And they're in the server room again. Deadly, deadly, deadly. 3 words, Aiden.
Yeah, Boat's coming back.
Chronic on the Widow!
Lukewarm's Dragon doesn't even get anyone. Like, just ultimates are being thrown out right now, kind of willy-nilly. Boat is going normal one.
Hold up here. Stand right here. Chronic with another window. Chronic! Chronic gonna find 2. But Chronic's gonna fall. This could be over. This could be it. Air kick on the point.
Infected, you gotta touch. Infected, you gotta touch.
Air kick on the point, holding it down right now. Air kick staying on that point. Air kick staying on that point. Air kick staying on that point. That pocket from Zolik coming on Air kick. Scissors is back on the point. Tracer Summer coming back. Keep Air kick up. Keep Air kick up.
Infected does have Primal Rage right now.
That healing orb coming on to Scissors.
You have the panic button. We're just yelling at Cast. We're just
Infected has the Primal. Press the Primal. Knock them off the cards. The Eagle's gonna find the kill on the Chronic. Infected batting his hands everywhere aggressively. Getting that clip done. Bone missing his entire clip. Gonna finish off Scissors. 0-3 flash. Gonna in on this.
Man.
I was looking.
That was a dog. That was a dog fight right there.
Their match could have infected. Yeah, I mean, no good boys. That was a dog fight. Well, the match could have ended right there and then.
Man, just infected with that. Like, I don't want to say like infected almost costed it all right there at the end, but there's a couple just like
they were doing some lollygagging.
Yeah, there was a couple of just like, you know, head scratching. Like, what are you doing? Like moments, right? Like, what's the deal? Like, I don't know, Akash. I'm stunned. Down to the wire. We're just screaming and just yelling. You know,
that
loud equals funny.
Match. Chronic on the Widowmaker is very scary, and
he almost did it. He almost just turned up and just did it, right? Like, you know, if you're playing like Valorant or CS, right, just kind of like the op crutch. That's Chronic.
That's Chronic.
You put him on the Widowmaker, and he's just gonna get 3, and it's like, what do you do? He's just on his character. He's on his character on the map that character is historically good at. Well, what do you do? And I guess the strat is just you somehow just don't let him get kills until right at the very end. Cause like
because if their whole team dies but Chronic kills everyone except 2 people, it doesn't really matter. You know, those 2 people on the point are gonna hold it down for a minute.
You can just keep making progress. You know, what's the insider info telling you? What's your roommate Landon telling you?
My roommate Landon is deceased.
He's deceased?
He rested. We're gonna get soon inside here. Coliseo, and there is gonna be a substitution from Cowman 7-Eleven.
No!
So he's gonna be put in as he attempts to sexually assault the caster. This will not look good as Blizzard will be sending him a fine invoice.
We got that recorded. It's clipped. It clipped and shipped. Someone
in the chat said, "Is O3 about to get O3'd?"
No.
Nope. That did not happen.
Not anymore.
Reverse sweep incoming. Donnie in the clutch. Just make it a little better storyline. And, you know, Lukewarm rocking the Luke Mino player icon. He's a huge fan of Luke Mino.
How aren't we all? You know, Luke Mino, pretty chill guy.
SF Shock, baby.
SF Shock. Akash, remember that one time we called him? That was pretty cool.
Oh, when we called Luke Mino? That was great. I do have his phone number, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe if O3 Splash finishes this match, we'll be leaking Luke Mino's phone number on the internet. Twitter.com/AkashOverwatch. You will see Luke Mino's phone number. You're hearing it here first, folks. I will post it, and we're all give him a call. Who are you going to call? Not Ghostbusters, but Luke Mino after O3.
Man, I love it whenever you, like, do this, and you just kind of, like, we just can't hear you anymore.
So, basically...
Man, Akash, this is so cool.
Yeah,
How's your day been? I know we played Fortnite together earlier. We got a dub in like 20 minutes. You know,
Be
thoughts
quiet.
on
I have
that?
to be quiet because my parents are sleeping.
Why are your parents sleeping at 8 p.m.?
So they work the 9 shift because they're nurses. So I have to talk like this now because I need to be really quiet. So
Oh yeah.
for the rest of the stream, I will be currently speaking like this, and we will get into our map here. Let's call Coliseum, and
Do the ASMR. Do the ASMR clicks like the little. It doesn't. I don't hear, buddy. I'm sorry. Man, Akash.
Sorry, I'm just really excited.
I know, right? I'm excited to see Cowman play, right? Like, is Cowman just like that guy, right? Like Spy Kids 3, like the guy. Elijah Wood, the guy where he just like comes
Yeah.
in. Is
Yeah.
Cowman the guy?
Is he the
He's
guy,
is he the
or is he
guy?
the small fry? We will find out here.
and yeah, I will continue back to the ASMR casting here, and maybe in a second, folks, we'll be getting to this next map.
Hopefully.
But it's going a little bit slow here. My insider scoop.
What's the
I'm,
insider scoop saying?
I'm hearing that they are currently watching a CarQ Sojourn tips video. Lukewarm needs some practice on that Sojourn. Maybe that's going to tell us the composition that's going to come out here from
What?
03 Splash.
Well, you think we're saying like Ram May Soj, like something like that, or like,
Precisely.
precisely?
That would be my guess based on prior experiences and matches.
Oh, okay. So word is that teams are taking a short bio break, and then they should be going back in a minute. So, and it is 100% confirmed. Thank you, Akashi's insider sources, that the map is Kalo. So, I mean, we should just sit here and talk, Akash. Like, how's your day been?
I'm
You
swiping
know,
right now.
you're subbing on Tinder right now.
You know. Now I'm listening to Spotify. Play some music here.
I wish I could do any of that, but my phone is currently my webcam, and that's why I lag every now and then.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, my brother took my webcam and he wouldn't give it back to me, even though it was mine. So.
Going for the,
Oh, and that's cool. No, I want you to try this with me. That's cool. Don't worry. You ready? I've been, let's go. Gonna take a life to you and me. Gonna take a life to you and me. You ready? I've been, let's go. Gonna take a life to you and me. Gonna take a life to you and me. I want you to dream peace until I found you.
You cut out. Or did you stop it?
It paused.
Once upon a time, baby, I want you to dream so sweet until I had a taste of you.
Okay, let's play some inspirational movement for 03 Splash here.
No, like the there we go. No, look, Akash, cut the music, 03 right now, they gotta never give up, never back down. Whatever else Nick A30 says. The meme team with the dream on the A team or whatever.
They're never gonna give up here.
Yeah, so
we're gonna be back to our ASMR casting here, and we're gonna be getting back right into Coliseum here, and yes. We're going to get in here on this next map, and Coliseum. They are going to be on the Ramatra Sojourn May Lucio composition, which I have insider source on for a couple of reasons. Maybe because I'm secretly on 03 Splash, maybe because I am someone on their team that may be currently playing the match while casting it.
Man, who do I hear? Who's that I hear in the background, Akash?
Oh, that is my mother.
That's your mother?
Hey,
Man.
shut the fuck up.
Man, your brother sounds hot.
Oh, I can give you her number if you want it.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Mrs. Akash.
3 seconds. 3 seconds here. We're getting into the map here, and
wow, Cowman on the Ramatra? Who would have thought?
Splash.
Right? It's not like that's like the thing that he's like called in
Cowman,
for.
7-Eleven Cowman. Cowman 7-11. Cowman 7-11. And yeah, so it's gonna be a matchup of the lukewarm Sojourn versus Hanzo here. And we're gonna see what's gonna happen. This railgun charge is gonna be an important part of the victory.
Yeah, but like Hanzo does have the logs though, so it's like
He does have the logs, but you know,
which one shot's better? Which one shot better? You know, I think it's like the more important question. Which one shot is better?
I think that consistent damage and ability to farm railgun off of Eric Heck is going to be an Eric Heck W moment, as he's going to feed that railgun to lukewarm, and that one shot is going to be really strong here. Let's see what's happening. Cowman 11 to control the space well, does an excellent job navigating this map. Usually when we see it from Cowman, very, very patient player on this Ramatra. One of the best Ramatras, if not the best Ramatra we have in our NA contenders scene. And
yeah, Cowman's probably just like the best like off-tank player to ever, you know, touch the game
right.
on Owl, you know?
And Cowman playing the Dark Defender, which is Ramatra. You know, that's his name translated in Sanskrit, and really controlling the space here. And Lukewarm controlling this angle, lots of damage coming out of Chronic, holding it down.
Both teams right now just doing a nice little like slap box. I wonder how long this is gonna go, because I've seen this go for like 5 minutes where nothing is
5
moved.
minutes, the entire
Nobody
game.
has died.
This map is a lot about the middle of this fight. And have you ever been to the Coliseum in real life? It is nothing like this. It is nothing like
really?
this. Yes.
Are there not robots and like big barriers that push robots?
No, and there's not giant, large men. And look on this high ground shooting his M1s and his little Cheerios, and
So there's just low,
the
but he
fight is
doesn't
going
die
on for a
because
while. And this window from
Baptiste is
neutral is going to
there.
control his space, going to force the angle up with a nice wall from Scissors. And
Oh my god, we got distance!
we got distance. We got
We got
3
distance.
meters.
3 meters.
And Deco
Scissors
gonna
gets a
fall
pick,
here.
and it's gonna move back, but like only one person.
well.
Oh, Scissors gets Cowman! Cowman, you're failing us!
It's a little bit of a issue there.
Chronic right now turning things up. Scissors right now slicing through just the attack of 0-3 Splash and sending them back home. You know, Akash, what's your favorite part about Coliseum and just how this game is going right now?
Waiting here and nothing.
Just kind of watching stuff happen. Yeah, that's my favorite
Yeah.
part too.
You're
You
gonna have
know-
to take over here on the casting, Aiden, because I
Am
can keep
I-
it down. My parents
well-
are yelling it.
Actually, are they actually yelling at you? Like 100%?
100%.
Right now, both bullets now being thrown out by Boat and Scissors. Nobody quite yet caught. Zolik does pop the sound there to try to keep Scissors alive, but Cowman using the Fortnite Storm does take down Scissors. Pirates in the Pyjamas trying their best to just try to stabilize right now, but 0-3 just keeping up, turning up the attack, trying their best to just shoot 5 people at Eric Keck, who's not dying because Ramatra is a stupid character and block. The purple Fortnite Storm gets popped. Eric Keck gets 2. Boat tries his best to sustain the fight, but nothing quite happens. People are dying, but the cart is not moving. Boat using the ice block. Cowman trying his best to punch down Zolik. Cart still not moving. 0-3 Splash doing a great job
Eric
on the
Heck running
defense.
for his life. Run, Eric Heck, run.
But man, like, this is just gonna happen a lot. This is just kind of how Colo is with these specific team comps, right? Like, not much is gonna happen. Not a lot of people are going to, you know,
These 22 meters sometimes could be the determining factor in winning the game, right?
product popping the dragons. The dragons come through. They try to consume and get nothing for breakfast. Z-Man
Double support out coming out from 0-3 Splash here. Gonna make a splash back.
window is popped. Chronic now has the op using that window. Doesn't quite get anyone
That
though.
one-shot capability. He's gonna climb over here and look for a shot in the Cowman.
Akash, could you please kindly turn up the gain on your microphone so we can hear the Cowman comms? But let's see if we get a nice Cowman comm listening, ladies and gentlemen. Man, it's not working out.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. Just gonna play with that. I'll try on 7 top.
we can hear every third word coming out of Cowman, but we can get an idea
Yeah, I'm
of
start pushing.
but they're gonna play for time.
I'm not pushing you, but I'm gonna start swinging it.
For the listening, Akash. You know, so we had an idea, right? They're gonna try to play slow, play for time. You know, Cowman said he was gonna swing in here because you know that's what all good tanks need to do. You know, tanks need to call out their position and what they're gonna do because they are the spearhead of their team, right? Both teams right now are just trying their best to, you know, get a pick here. Lukewarm, he has an idea just where the entire backline of Pip is, but he just can't quite get the right angle. you know, Bo getting close with that Blizzard. Cowman using his own annihilation, trying his best to just whittle down the defense of Pirates and Pyjamas. Lukewarm does get Zolik. Bo gets Scissors, but Chronic gets a nice little trade onto Lukewarm, and things are slowly evening out. Just purely from the fact that there are supports still alive for 03, or for Pirates and Pyjamas, excuse me.
I'm trying to let window. I'm good. I saw one picture. Happy's in. It's here now. I can't get to it though. Nice. Yeah, I'm in there. Is she a farm? Is she a vice? Okay.
Man, Cowman, not the commiest tank. You know, just asking questions like, do they have form? You know, are they here? This is a dogfight. 42-3. Akash, may you please turn down your gain? We do no longer need a Scissors now getting 2. Man, like 42-3 meters, right? Like, this is a brutally slow game. O3's doing a great job at kind of stopping Pip at this little bridge, but once they kind of get past that first little corner, just for whatever reason, whether it's O3 not getting the picks, or O3 not getting able to just try like survive the damage that Pip throws out, but not much is really able to kind of turn the tides in the favor of O3. Chronic now pops the dragons. O3 forced to split up. Cowman using the annihilation, running out of the back line, kind of like all Ramatras do. Boat takes down Zolik.
I'm wide awake. Be very afraid.
And while picks are made, just Pip is doing a great job at just using terrain to their advantage to hold their pressure onto the bot. Finally,
Hey, let's
picks are
get a
going
quick listen
through.
in here. Let's get a
My
quick
full
listen.
team. Okay, let's get to listen.
They run the point. You guys can like maybe retake top or window. They do some stupid play. You know? They're walking up on me. They're walking up on me. Okay.
Man,
Yeah, you guys have to do that kind of stuff.
that's a great listening out there, Akash. Great listening right there. We now know that Cowman wants to walk in on people. Who would have thought that you do that as Ramatra? Cowman, speaking of Cowman, getting pretty low, but good thing he's Ram, and he has the goofy block that just lets him keep himself alive. Z-Man now popping that window, trying his best to apply pressure, but Chronic, with a nice little bow, takes down Lukewarm. Z-Man now takes down Cowman, and hopefully, if all things go right, the bot is going to go back, and ultimates were used on the sides of Pip, Akash. Maybe if we like talk silently, we could do like a whole like, you know, like golf. What's your thoughts like that? You know, like a nice little, you know, calm, very low key, you know,
Yeah, so
like
I think
golf.
I think
Golf
I
cast.
think it's okay. I'll try to talk quietly now, and yeah, I think Cowman's having to run the retake here. He controls this map's tempo a lot of time. Boat's gonna find that entry frag on the C-Man, and he's controlling the space.
Yeah, I mean, just the word of this map is just like space, control,
No indie hopper.
no Indy Alpern, exactly.
Chronic's
Chronic,
gonna
once
find
again,
that pick
just,
on the boat, and Beat's gonna come out from Zolik as well as the Dragon Strike.
you know, Boat's really got a Chronic dying issue right now, just where he just dies to Chronic, and that just kind of like
Well,
turns him around.
Cowman has a chronic carrying issue. He's gonna find 2 here, and Lukewarm is gonna find a 2-piece himself. No chicken McNugget.
Cowman does a great job. For those who don't know at home, Cowman is a big fan of Fortnite, right? So whenever he plays Ramatra, he just embodies
Fortnite
the idea.
storm.
Yeah, he just embodies the idea of the Fortnite storm, right? This annoying little thing that's just gonna walk at you and just constantly put pressure on you, and
Hold on,
slowly
let's
just kind of take down your health.
Let's get a listen in for the following fight.
Okay. We can check one. I gotta just play up top here. No. Yeah, we gotta cover that. I wanna cover that. Yeah, they're starting to walk. I need to big slow. Let's get one. I'm not in. What's this name?
So yeah.
You know, 03 Splash finally with the first time ever with like a true lead in this map.
Come back.
Under a minute left.
And they're gonna
Scissors
find
does
that
take down
checkpoint,
Nico.
which is crucial. They're gonna back up here and control this middle of this map. Only one fight left. Only one fight left.
Honestly, like this final fight is just gonna
You don't want to go to map 5 with Cowman 711 cold
Well,
in the clutch.
that's if Cowman 711 plays, right? Like he's warm now. Hypothetically, you should keep him in, but O3 still has to hold off on the assault of Pip, right?
Yeah,
Both teams
and
have
Boat
done
has a
excellent.
smell. Eric has a spot.
Oh, but Boat, Eric though. Cowman just back up against the wall, figuratively and literally, forced down and beaten. About what is that? Like 20 meters left. That
Yes.
Pip needs to meet for them to win or get more distance. Like this could be like a signature goofy push kind of dogfight, or it's gonna end here quickly, right? And just Pip might full push, or like O3's gonna get back. Eric Keck takes down Boat once again. Boat has had 2 fights where he's not able to get a blizzard through. And man, you hate to see it.
Damn.
Man. I was gonna like reference Oppenheimer, but I realized that'd be like a massive spoiler on stream. So I'm just not. Comment 711, the champion
Play the game.
of the player of the game, but not the champion of this match right now.
And the Fortnite Storms could come in really good this match, but
Man, we can just hear him in the background right now. How sad that just like the build up, the swell of just pressure and just like focus that O3 had, and just kind of it's instantly gone. The mood's tainted, the mood's over, and here we stand. Pirates of Pyjama braved the storm that is O3 Splash. And now, like, what do? This is the end. O3 still sitting nice and pretty.
it is the end. But O3 Splash at that first place seed, we're excited to see them when we're back in August. Lots of big showings here.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't get to see the results of the other matches, right? But I know a big decider was Saints versus Amplify, I believe, which was the match that was going on right now, and kind of how that works, right? Because Saints is playing in like this crippled state, almost without Cal, and having to like force Tree to play flex support. While Amplify, for those who don't know, have just been kind of like turning up, right? They had a very like rough and rocky like first half of group stage, but just all of a sudden they just kind of just
Turned it around.
turned it around and just kind of just barreling through people. So, I mean, if Saints wins that, right, we'll kind of have a better idea. I mean, hopefully we have an update on the stream. Who knows?
Right.
Yeah, like legitimately, like who knows?
The rest of contenders.
I think matches are actually getting done as we speak, so I could like cheese this a little bit. Pull the start, GG. I do believe on main broadcast, I do see that Salty was just like queued up to do an interview. So Good Boys did beat Timeless. Thank you. So right now, all we got, here's the current standings, not adjusted. O3 Splash still on top. Pip, hopefully, might get second. Kind of depends on the situations of both Saints and Wisp. Maybe this win, depending on how things go around, maybe they bump them up to third, right? My dear old team Rift holding on for their life right now for that 8th place. And just give me a second as I try to pop into the standings, see how things are going. Okay, so yeah, Good Boys, they beat Timeless. That's a big upset. So that now moves Good Boys into as of right now 6th above Amplify. But we don't know how that match is going through right now. For whatever reason, start.gg normally lets you see kind of like the status of matches, but for whatever reason we can't. So I wish I could tell you how things are going. Sorta, kinda, maybe. Oh, there we go. So, Saints, as of right now, or as of currently recorded, Saints is up 2-1 against Amplify. So, that second position might not be entirely possible for Pip. Worldwide is up a single map against Strix. Wisp is up 2-0 against Afterlife. So, yeah, if Saints and Wisp win, I think purely through like map differential, and I think head-to-head, since Saints and Wisp have both beat Pip, I think Pip's locked in at 4th right now, and it's just kind of like those bottom 8 positions that are going to get shuffled around for seeding. So,
Yep. And yeah, I think that pretty much wraps things up. We got a forecast of contenders here. Aiden, and yeah, I mean this match, it's sad. To see. Really, really close. Truly thought that would reverse. Fortunately, falls short. That is not able to happen. End of everyone's matches today in 0-3 Splash. Pip. We got a nice little break. There's a lot of work that can be done in this offseason. A lot of things can change in the next couple of weeks. Coming in August, 0-3 Splash with a really strong splash to this Contenders tournament, and we'll see how it continues.
But Akash, before we go, there is one last thing just to make a point of what you said. There is word that the patch that these teams will be playing on in August is the new patch and possibly the new mode. So, that means new hero, the new Flashpoint game mode, new maps, reworks possibly. So, kind of what I was telling the Rift guys earlier is that everybody's kind of equally disadvantaged going into the bracket stage, right? Nobody's gonna have an idea. Everybody's gonna have the same amount of time, right? We will be playing on new patch. Everybody will have about like 11 days, give or take.
It's going to be who's going to develop fast. Who's going to
Yeah.
adapt to the changing of the patch notes. We have a lot of changes coming in. I do predict that Ramatra and Winston will continue to be strong, so similar meta is going to be the area, but if there's a couple new things that have changed, this game mode is interesting.
Your mic just cut out, Akash, and I think just with your mic cutting out, I would like to thank everybody for watching. I'm Aiden TubeSock. I'm with my great caster, my great friend Akash Overwatch, and I hope everybody has a good night. Hopefully.